I could do the wall over a longer period of time. I didn't need to do this.
As part of his plan to pay for the border wall, the president is calling for diverting funding from military construction projects. In the Tar Heel state, that could add up, potentially impacting $190 million currently assigned to projects on North Carolina military bases. That, according to a list compiled by Democrats on the House's Budget Committee. On that list of possibly vulnerable funding, more than $30 million for new and replacement special operations training facilities at Fort Bragg, $60 million for an aircraft maintenance hangar at Cherry Point Air Station, and $33 million for a replacement clinic at New River Air Station. And those are just 2019 projects. Construction first announced in past years could also be impacted, estimated to cost hundreds of millions of dollars more.
I've expressed to the president, that if he has to do that, don't do it at the expense of military construction at Fort Bragg.
Even before the president signed the emergency order, North Carolina Congressman Richard Hudson started sounding the alarm, joining onto this letter to the president urging him to avoid taking money from military projects. The president, however, had other plans, announcing he might dip into as much as $3.6 billion from the military construction budget, but only after first using funding from the U.S. Treasury and anti-drug programs. A senior Trump administration official tells me so far they do not have a list of projects that could be affected by the emergency declaration. However, that official says they are focusing on projects that would not harm, quote, the lethality or readiness of the armed forces. Asked for a reaction to the Democrats' list of at-risk projects, a spokesman for Republican Senator Tom Tillis wrote, he has concerns about any potential cuts to our state's military construction projects, as all of these projects aim to improve the training and readiness for the brave men and women who serve our nation. In Washington, Kevin Fry, Spectrum News.